Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Gitanjali. I am a junior data analyst trainee at Need Data. In today's video, I am going to walk you through a comprehensive analysis of the Indian budget of 2021 using Python and various data visualization technique. We'll explore different departments, fund allocation, identify trends, and gain insight into how the budget is distributed. Whether you are a data enthusiast, a student, or a professional looking to enhance your analytical skill, this video is packed up with the valuable information and practical examples. So, let's dive into the world of data analysis together. So, we will start by loading the data set and performing some initial data cleaning to ensure we have reliable set of information. Then we'll move on the selecting specific rows and adding a custom rows for other. And once we have our data set up, we'll create various visualization including bar chart, pie chart, line chart, area chart, and stacked bar chart. Each visualization serve a unique purpose and help us understand data from different perspective, and I'll explain the code formula findings step by step so you can follow along and apply these techniques to your own project. So first thing first, the purpose of this code is this part of the code is for setting up the environment, listing the files in a specific directory and loading the CSV files into the pandas and data frames. Findings, the number of rows in the data frame is printed and indicating how many entries there are. Now data and selection and adjustment. So here this part select specific rows from the data frames and using valid indices and add a row label others with specific fund values. In this code, the selected rows and the final data frame with the added others row are printed. So you can see here, like we have first select the row based on the valid indices and then create other row and add it to the data frame like this. Okay. And after that, what we have to do, handling the missing data. So this selection check for and remove any missing values, NANs, and in the dataset, then the number of NAN values after dropping rows is examined. Now, next step in the visualization part is, in this we have import the matplotlib library in which we create bar chart shows the fund allocation by each department. Here, it provides a visual comparison of the fund allocated to different departments. First, what we do, import matplotlib library module, which provide a interface for plotting, and then after that create a new figure with a size of 14 into 8 inches. Then plot a bar chart with the department on the x-axis and the fund allocated on the y-axis with the bar colored is sky blue. After that, we have set the label for the x-axis and set the label for the y-axis. Then set the title of the chart. After then, we will rotate the x-axis labeled by 90 degree to make them readable. And after that, adjust the layout to ensure everything fit without overlap. Then we'll display the plot. In the pie chart case, we again do the same thing. We create the new figure with a size of 10 x 10 inches. Then after that, we can plot a pie chart with the fund allocation and the auto packed argument format the label as percentage, and star angle is equals to 140, which means that the first slice at the angle of 140 degrees. And color palette, so here we have color map of the color, and then next is set the title of the chart. Then next is ensure the pie is drawn as a circle and then display the plot. Next we have bar chart. So in this we will import the Seaborn library, and which is used for statistical data. Sort the data frame by fund allocation in descending order and select the top 10 rows. Then create the new figure with the size of 20 12 into 8 inches. After that, we have plot a bar chart using CMON with the top departments, setting the color palette to VIRDs and using the department names as HUEs. Then we can label the x-axis, y-axis, then after that title the chart and ensure everything fits without overlap. So we'll use tight underscore layout. Then we display the plot. After that we have a line chart. So in this line chart we can create a again figure size, then again plot the graph with marker 0 and solid line dash in blue, that is a B, and then label the x-axis, y-axis, title the chart, and then after that x-axis label by 90 degree to make them readable, and add the grid to the plot, better editability. Then we have an area chart. In this we have again we are doing the same thing and fill the area under the line with sky blue color and plot the line graph on top of the filled areas with the blue color and opacity of 0.7. Then we can label the XY axis title. Then we rotate the X axis label by 90 degree to make them readable. Then we have everything like fit without overlap, so then display the chart. Then we have very most important stacked bar. So in this we have to create a original data frame to avoid modifying it directly. Then create a new column category by binding the fund allocated and value to 5 categories with a label very low, low, medium, high, very high. Then next we have data pivot. And in the data pivot, so pivot the data frame to prepare the stacked bar chart using department, ministry as the index and category as the column. Fund allocated as the value, filling any missing value with 0. Then we have a plot stacked bar chart with the pivoted data and set the figure size to 14x8 inches and then label, then y-axis, x-axis, then title, and after that again rotate the x-axis label by 90 degree to make them readable and add the legends also with the title, fund allocation, category, then adjust the layout to ensure everything fit without overlap and then display the plot. So again we are summarizing that the bar chart show the individual department allocation and the pie chart illustrates the proportional distribution of fund. Then top department bar chart highlights the department with the highest fund allocation. Then line graph displays the trend of fund allocation across departments. Then area chart emphasize cumulative fund allocation, and the stacked bar chart visualize the composition of the fund allocation across categories. These visualizations help in understanding the distribution and trend of budget allocation across various departments in the clear and concise manner. So here we have 5 insights and findings from the data set of fund allocation by various departments and ministries. So top fund allocation goes to the Ministry of Finance, received the highest fund allocation with 13 crore 86 lakh 273, significantly higher than any other ministry. So this is indicative of the central role finance play in the functioning and regulation of various economic activities and service in the country. Then the defense spending. So the Ministry of Defense is allocated 4 crores 78 lakh 195 and making it the second highest fund ministry. This reflects the importance placed on national security and defense, which require substantial finance resources for maintenance, modernization, and development of defense capability. Then we have consumer affair funding. So the Ministry of Consumer Affairs has a significant fund allocation of 56 lakh 948. This high allocation could be due to the crucial and critical nature of the consumer protection, food distribution and public distribution system managed under this ministry. And after that we have infrastructure development. So the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways receive 1,18,000 crores and the Ministry of Railways is allocated 1 lakh 10,054 crores. These large allocations underscore the government focus on improving and expanding the country's infrastructure, which is essential for economic growth and connectivity. Then social welfare and the Ministry of Rural Development is allocated 1,33,690 crores, highlighting the government commitment to rural development, poverty alleviation, and social welfare. Similarly, the Ministry of Women and Children Development received 24,434 crores, emphasizing the focus on programs for the welfare of women and children. These insights reflect the government's prioritized strategies area of focus in terms of fund allocation and addressing the critical sectors such as finance, defense, consumer affairs, infrastructure, and social welfares. So, thank you. I hope this video found you helpful and inspire you to dive deeper into the data analysis. And if you have any questions, suggestions for the further video, please leave comment below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.